Good morning. Happy Growth and Grace Day this morning, y'all. We are going to dive into some stuff because I've been having some realizations lately I want to share with you. And I'm going to do a quick shout out to my girl, Alicia. This one's dedicated to you, my dear, because you are the one that has inspired several light bulb moments for me. Specifically around my business, but that also impacts my life. So I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. For those of you watching, you can see in the title we're talking about dreams, and we're talking about bringing them to reality through implementation. Which, yeah, boring. Okay, that's not like a very sexy title. But here's the thing: I can look back and think of a couple different things that came to pass because of conversations with Alicia, that one of them I implemented immediately. Like, we had the conversation and it was a few days before Black Friday, and it was about a Black Friday offer that I hadn't created. I hadn't done it, and I was like, I kind of want to do one, but I don't really know what to do, yada yada. She gave me the idea of what to do for it. So I went home and I implemented it and I created it and I got that sucker launched and I sold over 25 of them, my planner for 2019. And for me, that was like huge because I had never done that before. I'd never sold a planner. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue what that was like. That was my first online product. And circle back. So that was like fall of 2018 to sell the planner for 2019. And then right now I'm in the process of launching a few items for Etsy for more of my lifestyle brand, the Successful Babe brand. And that is something that Alicia and I had talked about earlier in 2018. And I waited to launch it. I felt intimidated by it. I felt like I don't even know what to do. I don't know what my quote unquote lifestyle is that people would even want to like learn from that. I just had all of this doubt come up, all this fear come up, and I listened to it and I waited. And now here we are, probably a good year and a half later, and I'm finally doing it. I know, a little bit sheepish because it took me this long, but I want to encourage you that sometimes things take a little longer. But now that I'm doing it, it is the most fun I've ever had with my company. And I've had my company for 8 years at this point, and this is the most fun I've ever had with it. And I'm so looking forward to getting these products launched and getting that out there. And it's overcoming fear and doubt for myself. So that in and of itself is a win. When you step through resistance, when you step past an old mindset that you had, that's awesome. And I'm just excited to get these products out because they're really fun products. So I will be sharing about those later from my business page, but I really want to encourage you that your dreams and things that you look forward to, things that you admire in other people, like when they have a lifestyle that you think, you know what, I like that, or wow, they're running their business so well, I really appreciate that. You can also run your business, one, in a way that works for you. Like, don't just totally copycat because you think you like the way that it looks on them. You can do your own version of it, but also like recognize the advice that you're getting from people you admire, and let me tell you, implement it faster. And this also reminds me of when I first decided to move to San Diego. I was living in Walla Walla, Washington at the time. So this is almost 3 years ago. My 3-year anniversary is coming right up in a couple weeks. And I was having a few conversations with people because, again, that fear comes up, that doubt comes up, that, you know, the unknown. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I've never done this before. Like, I've never just up and moved. And, you know, I've shared the story before, but old me would have taken many, many, many months to make this decision very thoughtfully, make sure I had everything lined up, like make it a very slow, methodical process. And new me decided, you know what? I don't want it to take, I don't want to keep living in Walla Walla. I want to live in San Diego. So I had a few conversations with people, and one in particular, this shout out goes to Mr. Steve Pate, because he's the one that was sharing this with me. And he said very simply, he's like, I've done businesses and moves and lots of different things in my life, and there have been times where I decided to wait, and I took my time, and it was slow, and it didn't, it was slow. And there have been times where I implemented quickly and I went forward with it super quickly. And so he said, the result is the same. Like, ultimately, you end up living where you want to live, or you end up starting that business you want to start. And there's really no good reason to wait. Like, there really isn't. And so that encouragement, Kashmir decided to join us for this. How cute is he? That encouragement from him was so, I love you, kitty, was so helpful to help me just get through my own stuff and recognize I did not need to wait to do what I really wanted to do. Ultimately, I had been dreaming of moving to San Diego. So I did it. So I packed up and I was living here 6 weeks later. And it was awesome, and it was kind of scary, but really mostly it was awesome. And it was like confidence building because I did it, even though I didn't know what it was going to look like, and I didn't know quite how I was going to do it, and I didn't know totally what it was going to turn into. It's been amazing. One of the best decisions I've ever made in my whole life. One of the other ones was getting Sweet Kashmir here. You can't really see him, but you can kind of get the idea. He's so cute. But I just want to encourage you to take action on your dreams. Do the thing. Start implementing. Don't keep waiting and hoping and wishing that someday it'll come to pass. Because while that could potentially possibly happen just by circumstance or who you're surrounding yourself by, the people I know who are living out their dreams are living them out because they implemented and they took action towards them. Not because they were sitting there waiting for their dreams to come to pass. So take an action towards your dreams. Decide, get a business plan in place if you're wanting to start a business. Figure out your exit strategy from your current job. Like, if you want to start painting and start selling your art, then by golly, go get yourself a paint set and set up some plastic on the ground and get an easel and get to it. Hop to it. Whatever that looks like for you. Take that action. Be bold, be brave, be courageous. It takes a second of courage to say, I'm going to do it. Ooh, I'm doing it. So take that moment of courage today and get started. That's it. It is that simple. So with that, I will see you guys next week on another episode of Growth and Grace. What day are we on? Wednesday. Wow, I'm still waking up. Every Wednesday, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. Thursday. Wow, I'm really waking up. Every Thursday at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll see you for another episode of Growth and Grace next Thursday at that time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.